Alright, welcome back. It has been a busy few days, so struggling to keep up with my normal amount of YouTube videos here on the leveling process, but wanted to get in a session here. Noticed that somebody caught a trophy bream, at least that's what they commented on my last video. I can only assume they meant from this spot we've been trying, so let's try it again, and we'll see where that takes us, and kind of go from there. So let me remember myself and also remind you what we've got in terms of a setup here. Looks like we're clipping at 25, which I think is probably appropriate for this spot. And let's go ahead and get some lines in the water. Still using garlic dough across the board. And then we'll look at the weeklies, see where the biggest bream are coming out of the water across all the lakes. And we will hopefully catch some bream. Yep, Old Burg. Old Burg garlic dough. That's interesting though, winding on garlic dough. Mosquito. You know, it's not very often if you look at all regions weeklies that you see this range. Old Burg on diced cheese. Wow, that's bold. So let's look at US only. P on Volkov. That's kind of strange. Maggots on Volkov, so it looks like some USA folks are trying Volkov a little more. Semolina at Old Burg. Ooh, I like that. That's tempting to try semolina. Mosquito on pearl barley. That is interesting. Old Burg pea porridge. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Something small here. So really, really interesting weekly list all over the place, both in terms of locations. That looks like a roach. In terms of locations and in terms of baits. It's kind of exciting. Looks like we do have enough to make one or two bashes here. So I would say while garlic dough may still be our most consistent bream bait here, looks like there's some other things that we could try as well, including semolina, which I like trying different baits out, especially the crafted baits. And the lower level you can make it, the better, which semolina falls into that category. I think at least for a little while, when we have a bite on the third line, which we haven't had one yet, but when we do, I think I'm going to switch that one to semolina for a few minutes and just see what kind of bite rate it has. It's nice to keep testing things as we're going here. This appears to be a nice bream. Over 2 kilos, really anything over 2 kilos, the return on silver gets to be so much nicer. Whoa, whoa. Okay, not as big as I initially thought, but still nice. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive with this one. It's not necessary and it is dangerous. 2.4, that is awesome. All right, let's try some semolina. Well, we are off to a good start here. A very good start. Another nice marker. 1.7. Three nice ones in a row. This one looks to be too small. Maybe even a non-marker, I would say. It's a roach, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. So we are using this, the new ground bait that we made last time. Let's see what's on the semolina here. We'll see how semolina does. I don't recommend you switch off of garlic dough if you're watching this trying to be as efficient as possible. I think garlic dough is just too good right now, but I figured it would be worth checking it out. Just seeing how it does with semolina. And you never know, we may get lucky and hit a trophy on semolina if we can get it in, but maybe another roach. So we're sitting at 55 silver. So Clubby in chat is wanting me to check weekly records on USA eels. So we will do this real quick. If we can get it to load in. Clubby is number one. So Old Burg, piece of fish, 3.8 on eel. I typed will do and spelled it W-E-L-L. I must be tired. All right. Seems like another good one. That's a nice one. 1.4. Okay. Come on, Bream. Did we check for cheese at Old Burg to make cheese cubes? I can't remember. Can't remember if we did or not. Oh yeah, and someone else was suggesting that we go for chub at Winding Rivulet using grasshoppers, which is a great thing to do. I don't know that grasshoppers are actually available to purchase at any of the lakes that we have access to, since this is a free-to-play, no gifts allowed account. I'm not sure that we actually can do that, but I'll try to check as I'm traveling around. So far we've really gotten 4 nice ones, 1.4 and up. Maybe we'll get lucky on an order. So it's definitely time for us to get official. Well, there it goes. I was just about to say, time for us to get official in semolina. So if it's going to keep up anywhere close to the bite rate of garlic dough. But to be fair, garlic dough has, we've caught some nice bream, but it's not been consistent throughout the night. Hopefully the bite rate will pick up again though. The one thing I'll say about semolina is it has yet to catch a common roach. It's been all bream, and that is a nice one. Also a nice one. Looks like we need some more bread. Oh, that's why you hit the right mouse button at your own risk, because sometimes it just pops right off. especially with these little bit cheaper hooks that we have on. Thankfully, it was not a real big one that dropped off. It was a smaller one. It probably was a marker, but not by a lot. There goes the semolina. At least a nibble. Nah, that looks like a bite. I don't know. Okay. Something small. Something real small. It's a little early to be getting like tiny bream, but let's see what it is. Oh, it's a white. Okay. So I don't know, this spot still seems pretty good to me. If you have real bream mix instead of low level stuff that I kind of put together for ground bait, that probably helps you a little bit. Garlic dough, somewhere around size 8 to 10 hooks. Probably still in pretty good shape for this spot. Semolina's trying to keep up. It's not done bad on bite frequency. It's been all bream, one white bream, the rest regular. It's another nice one on garlic dough though. Let's see what this fish is on semolina. Again, I still suspect that garlic dough is the way to go overall, but this is an okay one if it's a bream. Just barely a marker maybe. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it is a roach. Okay. So now semolina seems to be working almost identically to garlic dough. We have had mostly markers. Mostly markers. 2 kilo Sichel. Yeah, that's a weekly. This is one of those fish that swim right towards the shore. They take the bait and swim right towards you. You can see why on my main account and my alt account that I play a lot on stream, I do a lot of bream fishing at times, and you just end up with a lot that are this size. And so if you have it leveled up, you can turn every one of these that are a little bit undersized into a piece of fish for bait. So that's how you end up with a lot of pieces of fish for bait, which is great for going after things like burbot or eel and some other stuff too, certainly catfish. But the main value early is, of course, when you get to Corey trying to catch burbot. I hope we catch something here that justifies waiting around till 9 a.m., but we may not. This may be a 7 a.m. cutoff. That's brutal. Small again. Too bad. Even the roaches are getting small. All right. We'll see one or two more fish here, and then we'll wrap this part up. I think I'm going to do another short video just with this bream spot, just as an update on this spot. Hopefully, it probably won't be today, but hopefully in the coming couple of days we'll have time to do a full hour or so, hour and a half video, and explore a couple other spots as well. Actually wouldn't mind trying, yeah, let's actually pack that one up. I actually wouldn't mind trying, ooh, wow, mosquito again, and trying for bream there. I've noticed people are starting to catch them there a little bit, so we could try semolina, garlic dough, and maybe pearl barley straight across and see. Let's don't mess with this one. We need another good fish, so let's just get it. Yeah, that's actually a good one. That is a real good one. Let's change course a little bit here and cast everything back in a little bit longer. Not quite ready to throw in the towel just yet. Well, if I'm using semolina on this one rod, I'm not sure that I see a discernible difference. So even if you haven't gotten to garlic dough yet, you may still be able to catch some pretty nice bream just by putting semolina on all 3 rods. We've ended up with 15 markers. That's not bad. That was a quick bite on semolina. We just got that rod in and it looks like it's already getting a fish again. That is a small fella. Well, it's now 10 a.m. and now it seems like they are significantly smaller. It's not even a bream, is it? It's white, maybe? Yeah. Oh, that's a marker at least. Our bottom fishing's up to 47%. We are going to be using an inline rig soon. I do wonder if during the day if you could get enough marker white bream to justify being here. I'll tell you what. So I just put semolina on this rod. So now we've got semolina on 2. Sometimes pearl barley or even red worms are a good way to try to target the smaller species of bream as well. Just for funsies, we're going to switch this to pearl barley. See what happens. Another quick couple of bites off of semolina. We'll take this one first because it's a quicker bite. What is that? It's just a small bream, isn't it? But it's a marker. Hope for something nice here. I don't know. Gibble. Welcome to daytime fishing. Is this pearl barley? Let's see what pearl barley gets us. Probably a crucian or a roach. But let's see. That looks like a white bream to me. No, it's a roach. Let's try one more time. Just trying to see if there's any way to justify fishing this spot a little later in the morning, but it's tough. Now the bite rate, okay, never mind. I was going to say it looked like maybe the bite rate was petering off a little bit, but okay. White bream. Let's see if we can get a quick bite on red worm. What's something else we could throw out there? Caster. Just see what happens. We will wrap this up shortly, but it's always fun to just do a little quick experimentation. Sometimes where there's bream at night, there's other decent stuff during the day. It just depends. May just catch a lot of roach though. Almost a marker. Maggots. Let's go wheat seeds. I don't think we'll get a bite on this because I don't think we have to be more patient. But just in case we do. That was red worm. We don't want small bream to get it. We want like white bream. We've really simplified things with the old Burg in terms of taking silver bream out of the game, but alright, so this is wheat seeds. We did in fact get a bite off wheat seeds. Bream have been known to take wheat seeds, but you get some other random stuff too. Or just a common, no, that's a, look at that white bream, wow. That's a fatty too. Is that just a coincidence, a one-time thing? This is the red worm again, which we don't have a lot of because we haven't successfully dug that many up, but is that a perch? I think we just got perched. That was a lot of ringing to not have a fish on. Casters, still no bite on casters. Something's getting a nibble though. Or maybe that was just the casters line readjusting. Gotta go get some bread and eat. So we ended up with 42 fish. Alright, next bite, we'll pack it up. Looks like wheat seeds it is. That'd be cool if we got another nice white bream on wheat seeds. They look so different. The smaller ones many of which you can turn into bait. Live bait. Okay, there goes casters finally. So let's see what this got onto. Something small, small, small. Really small. Okay, bream. Oh, I think we're going to get a fish off each rod. This is fun. Alright, if this is a white bream, it'll be a nice one. If it's a bream, it won't. It looks like a regular bream, doesn't it? Fish got away. Popped right off. We didn't even hit the right stick with it, the right mouse button that time. I was shift reeling, which if you want to be even more cautious, you can not use shift to reel in, but when you're fishing for bream that far off the shore, it would require a lot of patience to regular reel those things in, unless you could tell it was just a really nice one, and then might be worth it. I know y'all are worried about my fishermen, so let me get a couple loads of bread so we can not be starving here. Okay, do we get lucky on any bream orders? Ooh, a white bream order? It's not quite big enough. What was it? Was it 700? Or is it only 600 grams? I can't remember how much ours was. We did not succeed. That's fun though. 32 silver for that one. Look how crazy that white bream looks when it gets that big. Okay. Our white bream was 628. 628. So it was pretty far off actually. It has to be 800 grams. Okay. That would be a white bream in a whole nother category. Now that is encouraging. 89 silver for 37 minutes of fish. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So let's look and see. I think I did this last video, but just for my own memory, we are saving for an Adriatica. But it's out of stock here, so we'll have to check other places. We have 143 silver. I mean, we at least need what? At least 200 more, maybe more than that. We could do a dragon. I don't know. It's probably not worth it. We really want that 7.5. Pride is just so expensive for what it is. I do not understand the appeal of those, but I guess I'd have to try it. Okay, and then yeah, rod wise we have to look at it. Okay, as always, thanks for watching. Maybe we'll try to do 24 hours in that bream spot. I mean, I think even with decent fishing during the day, we could get over 100 silver if we stayed there for a full in-game day. So it might be worth trying that. I mean, for this level, 100 silver an hour, it's hard to complain, right? Like, that's pretty legit. So, okay, as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.